Erste Schulstunde. Wir lernen jetzt Arabisch.
Hello everyone, this is Diala Johari again and I'm here to help you learn Arabic. مرحبا جميعا، اسمي ديالا الجوهري وأنا هون لساعدكم تتعلموا عربي. Guys, in today's lesson,
Warum? Keine Ahnung. Hab mal so vor 3-4 Tagen reingeschaut und jetzt ist mir der Kanal aufgefallen und das, was sie gerade gesagt hat, das hat sich so klein in meinen Kopf angehört, als wenn ich auf einmal irgendwie die Sprache verstehe irgendwie. Als wenn ich so die Buchstaben hören könnte und sowas. Komisch. Ne? Also sie spricht sehr klar, ich finde den Kanal sehr gut, das ist konform mit meinem Kopf, würde ich mal sagen. Ne? Ist ja auch immer subjektiv. Ja, und wir lernen jetzt das erste Mal Arabisch, also los geht's, wir wissen ja gar nichts. Ne?
hello everyone, this is Diala Johari again and I'm here to help you learn Arabic. مرحبا جميعا، اسمي ديالا الجوهري وأنا هون لساعدكم تتعلموا عربي. Guys, in today's lesson,
Ne. Also Leute, ganz ehrlich, jetzt ohne Scheiß, ne? Kein Bock auf Deutschland. Aber ich kann jetzt mit Sicherheit sagen, dass ich keine Freunde kriege oder sowas. Ich lerne nicht Arabisch, um irgendwie Freunde zu kriegen, ne? Gibt's viele Feinde, so Leute wie Ali Osman müssen das jetzt auf jeden Fall respektieren, ja?
lesson 14, we're going to learn together how to say what in Arabic. So, let's get started.
Das erste, was ich Ali Osman fragen würde, wäre so, what? What? Was? Ne? Das wäre so das erste, was ich den fragen würde. Arabic Sole.
Before we start, you guys, as I always do, I try to announce something special for you. But today, I will only express my gratitude and love for all the love and support that you're showing for Arabic Sahel in the comment section. And I want to thank all these who joined the community on Telegram. And if you're still not part of the community and you're listening to this video, I encourage you guys to go ahead and join us there in the Telegram community. I would like to join you there, talk to you, and help you develop your Arabic skills. Okay, so now let's start with what? This word is expressed in Arabic using different words. So let's start with Arabic Fusha. What
Fusha.
in modern standard Arabic Fusha, is expressed
Fusha.
in two different forms, ma and mada. So let's
Merda.
look at each one and how it works in a sentence. First of all, you have to know, you guys, that what in English is not only a question word, it's also used as a relative pronoun. Same we do in Arabic. So, if we want to use it as a question word, we have two choices.
Darum sagen die ganzen Immigranten, sagen zum Beispiel so, ne? Was essen gibt's heute oder sowas, ne? Sagt ja keiner, ne?
We have ma and mada.
Ma und
And
Merda.
please note that the difference between ma and
Ich glaube, die meisten sind doch gar nicht arabisch, also was soll's.
mada is that mada is used to ask about an action, means it precedes a verb, and ma
Merda.
is used to ask about a noun.
Ma.
And it usually precedes a noun,
Ma.
okay, or a verb to be. So, to make things easier, let's start with mada. This word, you guys, is only used as a question particle.
Fusha.
So please
Mada.
note this, guys. Mada is only used to ask a question, and this question has to be about an action. It means
Merda. Hört sich ein bisschen so spanisch an, aber naja.
to precede a verb. Let's take an example to illustrate that. Suppose we want to ask, what did you do? What here is asking about an action, right? I want to know what you did. Because it's asking about an action,
Merda.
preceding a verb, what is here translated to mada. So, mada is what? Did you do? فعلت.
Talta.
To do is فعل. You do
Merda.
is فعل. فعلت.
ماذا
Did
فعلت؟
you do is also فعلت. No
ماذا
inversions in Arabic.
ماذا
So
فعلت؟
what did you do becomes ماذا فعلت.
ماذا فعلت؟
ماذا فعلت.
ماذا
And raise
فعلت؟
the intonation to make it sound as a question.
ماذا
فعلت.
فعلت؟
What did you do? ماذا فعلت.
ماذا فعلت؟
Okay, let's take another example.
ماذا فعلت؟
What did you see? Again, what here is asking about an action.
علي عثمان ماذا فعلت؟
Being a verb.
نه علي عثمان نه علي عثمان ماذا فعلت؟
So it becomes ماذا. Did you see?
ماذا
Here, I'm talking to a female. So, you see for a female is رأيتي in فصحى. رأيتي.
رأيت بفصة
رأيتي. Did you see?
رأيت
Is the same. رأيتي.
رأيت
What did you see?
What did you see?
ماذا رأيتي.
ماذا رأيت؟
ماذا رأيتي.
ماذا
Raise the
رأيت؟
intonation to make it sound as a question.
Das ist schwer.
ماذا رأيت.
ماذا رأيت؟ ماذا رأيت؟
ماذا رأيت.
ماذا
What
رأيت؟
did you see?
What did you see?
Okay. Last example.
Last example.
What happened?
What happened?
Again here, what is asking about an action. So it becomes ماذا.
Oh, wollte ich jetzt raten. What happened? Passiert. Action.
Happened is حدث.
Ja, aber könnte man sich jetzt auch fragen, ne? Nee, ist ja nicht welche.
What happened? ماذا حدث.
ماذا حدث؟
ماذا حدث.
ماذا حدث؟
hate French.
Comment tu t'appelles?
ماذا حدث؟
Comment ça va?
ماذا حدث؟
Tu parles français?
ماذا
Je
حدث؟
parle français.
ماذا
Okay.
حدث؟
So now let's go to math.
ماذا حدث؟
You've
Was
already
heißt das?
taken math.
Was ist
ماذا
passiert?
حدث.
ماذا حدث؟
ماذا حدث.
ماذا حدث؟
Okay.
Boah, ich kann's nicht.
So now let's go to math. You've already taken math before.
Gib mir Mühe, es ist mein erster Tag.
And we studied it as a negative particle. Right?
Negativ.
And we said that we use it before a past tense verb to negate it. Means to
Negativ.
say did not. Now here you take two other usages for math in Arabic Fusha.
Ich glaube, es ist richtig schwer.
The first one is to use it as a question particle.
Mä.
And as I've said before, to do that, you have to make sure that you're translating what or you're saying ma to ask about a
Ma.
noun, not an action. And in this case, it is used to ask about an identity, definition, or description.
Also wie wer, was.
And to illustrate this, that we're not asking about an action. We're asking about a thing, right? Even though we have is, which is a verb.
Also ist wer und was dasselbe in Arabisch, ja?
Is a linking verb in English, and it is not considered in Arabic. It is blended with the noun and pronoun that we are linking it to. So, the translation of what here is not ماذا, is
Ne.
ma. So what
Ma.
is this? If we're asking about a feminine thing, we say ما هذه.
ما هذه.
ما هذه.
ما
Raise
هذه.
the intonation to make it sound as a question. ما هذه.
ما هذه.
What is this?
ما
ما
هذه.
هذه.
ما هذه.
Okay, let's take another example. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Again here, we're not asking about an action. We're asking about a thing, which is a feeling.
Was ist
Okay, or
falsch?
something that happened. And for that reason,
Schwierig zu verstehen. Was ist falsch? Ist doch eigentlich so irgendwie dieselbe Frage wie was ist passiert. Aber naja.
what is translated here to ma? Okay, so we say
Ma.
ma. Wrong is mushkila.
Mushkila.
The literal translation of
Ma
wrong
mushkila.
is not mushkila.
Ma
But saying what's
mushkila.
wrong means we are asking about the problem, right? So the problem is the mushkila in Arabic. Thus, the question becomes ما المشكلة?
ما المشكلة؟ ها
ما المشكلة؟
ما المشكلة
ما المشكلة؟
ما المشكلة
What's wrong?
ما المشكلة
ما المشكلة? Okay. Again, you guys, please note that we are not studying to do literal translation
ما
or to think the
المشكلة
way we think in English. But as beginners, we have to do that to gain the basics, know how to express things, and then we can learn how to think Arabic.
ما المشكلة
Okay, let's go to.
ist aber leicht irgendwie, finde ich. Muss ich echt sagen. Also nicht, dass das irgendwie einfach wäre oder so, aber kommt mir einfacher vor als sonst irgendwas.
The final one. What's weird about that? And if you want to do.
Es ist auch nur Basic, ne? Ich mache bestimmt 1000 Fehler und so. Nicht bewerten hier.
Do that in a slang phrase, we say, what's a big deal, right? So, what's weird about that becomes ما الغريب في ذلك.
ما الغريب في ذلك
ما الغريب في ذلك.
ما الغريب في
ما الغريب
ذلك
في ذلك.
ما الغريب في
ما
ما
what is الغريب
غريب
weird في ذلك
في
about that.
ذلك
ما
ما
الغريب في ذلك.
الغريب
What's weird about that? Or what's a big deal? Okay.
ما الغريب في
Note that
ذلك.
ما
Keine Ahnung.
has another usage. غريب في ذلك.
Könnte man besser lernen, ne? ما الغريب في ذلك
What's weird about that?
ما الغريب
Or
في ذلك.
what's the big deal?
Ist auch, das ist viel Silben für wenig Aussage, finde ich. Also lieber sage ich einfach so, was? Ein Buchstabe, ein Wort, ne?
Okay. Note that ما has another usage.
Mä.
Since it replaces what when it's asking about a thing, not an action, it can also act as relative pronoun. I mean, when what refers to a thing. Thus, you have two usages of ma. You can use it as a question particle to ask about a thing, or as a relative pronoun to refer to something.
Mä.
And this is not applied for mada, because mada only asks about an action. So you can't use it as a relative pronoun. And to make this easier for you, just memorize, you guys, that we use mada as a question particle to form questions about actions. And we use ma in Arabic fusha either to form a question about a noun, an identity, definition, description.
Was heißt denn Fosha? Hilf mir mal.
Or we use it as relative pronoun to refer to something, or we can use it to negate past tense verbs. So let's discuss how we can use ma.
Gibt's auch verschiedene Sprachen? Nee, ne? Aber bestimmt so 2, alt und neu oder so, ne?
As relative pronoun. If we want to say, he finished what he started.
He finished what he started.
Finished is anha.
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 What here is a relative pronoun,
Relative
which
pronoun.
in Arabic is used as ma.
Anma.
Anha ma.
Anhama.
He finished what? He started is
Anma.
bada. He finished
Anma
what he
fada.
started. Anha ma bada.
Anhama bada.
Anha ma bada.
Anhama bada.
Anha ma
Anha.
bada.
Ma bada.
Okay.
Anhama
Let's go
bada.
to another example.
Oi, oi.
Samer.
She told
What
Sama.
happened?
What happened? She told.
She told.
She told.
أخبرت.
أخبرت.
Samer
Sama.
is the same. Samer, but we say Samiran.
أخبرت سما.
That is for grammar
أخبرت
rules
سما.
we'll discuss later. She told Samer. أخبرت سامرا.
أخبرت
What
ساميا.
happened? بما حصل.
إما
Or you can
حصل.
say بما حدث.
بما
She
حدث.
told Samer what happened. أخبرت سامرا بما حصل.
أخبرت ساميا بما
أخبرت
حصل.
سامرا
Ich
بما
schwör, ich kann nicht vergleichen. Das ist witzig. Das ist witzig.
She told Samer what happened. Okay, let's take the last one. What happened wasn't an accident. What happened, ما حدث,
ما حدث.
wasn't an accident.
ما
ليس صدفة. Do you remember ليس?
سقط.
It's a negation word we use with nouns, right? So it becomes ما حدث ليس صدفة.
ما حدث
What
ليس
happened
مص
wasn't an accident. ما حدث ليس صدفة.
ما حدث ليس
ما حدث ليس
صدفة
صدفة.
صدفة
Now, let's
ما
go
حدث
to
ليس
spoken Arabic. In spoken Levantine Arabic, both ma and mada are almost never used in daily conversation. This is so interesting about spoken language. It's
Ja,
way
super.
easier.
Wunderbar.
The thing is, we use ma in Levantine dialect to express negation, right? We say ma akal,
ما
or
أكل
it is blended into mennu when using
منه.
it before a noun. But if you want to ask a question about a thing in Levantine dialect, ma and mada change to shu. Okay, let's take an example.
مرد
What did you do?
مرد
In Fusha, we said it's ماذا فعلت. ماذا فعلت.
فسحة
And we used ماذا because
ماذا
we
فعلت
asked
was?
about an action. Now, what did you do? In Fusha, we said it's ماذا فعلت.
ماذا فعلت
ماذا فعلت. And we used ماذا because we're asking about an action. In Levantine dialect, what becomes شو?
شو
Did you do is عملت. شو عملت.
شو عملت شو عملت
عملت.
شو عملت
شو عملت.
شو عملت
What did you do?
شو عملت
Again. شو
شو
عملت.
عملت
شو عملت.
شو عملت
What did you do?
What did you do
Okay, let's take another example.
شو عملت
What happened?
What happened
In Fusha we said it is
فسحة
ماذا حدث.
ماذا حدث
What happened? ماذا حدث.
ماذا حدث
In spoken Arabic it is
Ich komme mir vor, als wenn es schon das 4. Mal Merde hatte vorkommt.
شو صار.
شو
شو
صار
صار.
شو صار
What becomes شو and happened is صار.
صار
شو صار.
شو صار
Very well. Now let's take another example. What is this?
What is this
And here we're asking about a feminine thing.
Feminine
So, in Fusha it is
فسحة
ما هذه. In
مهربي
spoken Arabic it is
مهربيه
شو هيدي.
شو
See,
هيدي
it doesn't matter whether we're asking about an action or a thing. We say شو.
شو
So, شو هيدي.
شو هيدي
What is this? شو هيدي.
شو هيدي
Last example. What's wrong?
What's wrong
In Fusha
in
we say
فسحة
ما المشكلة.
ما
In
المشكلة
spoken Arabic it is شو.
شو
مشكلة is the same,
مشكلة
but we change the pronunciation. It's
شو مشكلة
مشكلة.
شو
شو
مشكلة
المشكلة.
أيوه
شو المشكلة. What's wrong?
شو المشكلة
Okay. Now before we end, I want to note here that as we did in men, if you want to use ma as a relative pronoun, it changes to li.
لي
So li is the relative pronoun we use, whether we are referring to a human being or
Warum? If we want to ask a question about a thing.
to a thing. And to illustrate that, let's take the
Oui.
examples we've taken in the Arabic
Oder li.
section. So, she told Samer what happened.
Mein Gott, die individuellen Smart-Tasten,
Oh,
die ich
spannend.
gefunden habe, waren nach 12 Stunden ausverkauft.
Arabic Fusha it is
Fusa.
أخبرت سامرا بما حدث.
Seminen.
If you want to change that to spoken dialect, أخبرت is خبرت.
أخبرت.
Samer
أخبرت.
stays the same. بما
بما.
ma here acts as relative pronoun.
بما.
So in dialect it is li.
لي.
It becomes billi.
بلي.
And حدث
حدث.
is صار.
صار.
So the sentence becomes خبرت سامر باللي صار.
أخبرت سامر.
خبرت سامر باللي صار.
أخبرت سامر
Told
باللي
Samer
صار.
what happened. Very well. Now
أخبرت
let's take a
سامر.
final example.
سامر.
What happened wasn't an accident. And as we've said, in Fusha it is ما حدث
ما
ليس
حدث
صدفة.
ليس صدفة.
ما حدث ليس صدفة. In
صدفة.
spoken Arabic, ما
مرحبا
is li.
Label.
because it's acting as a relative pronoun.
Li-
حدث is صار.
So,
And we've said before that ليس is منه. صدفة is the same. But we changed the pronunciation.
ja, ich blick gar nicht mehr durch, ne? Aber ich mache alles einfach nach.
So it becomes صدفة. So the
Sudfe.
sentence becomes اللي صار منه
Lisoi, masoi,
اللي صار منه صدفة.
Lisfoi manuf
What happened
sudfe.
wasn't an accident. Okay, so this is
Lisfoi
everything, you
manuf
guys.
sud.
Thank you so much for listening.
Krank.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the
Ja.
bell, and stay tuned for
Habe ich auf jeden Fall abonniert, bleibe ich mal dran, ja.